Thank you. I did you see the conversation, the chat earlier in the bigger group, in the cryptoverse group where I sent some
Yeah,
videos that we can play.
yeah, I
Okay, and
think they will be handling the videos.
okay.
All right, so where are you from, Mr. Miko?
I'm from the Philippines.
Oh, I am from the Philippines as well.
Okay, I thought the surname is familiar. So you're with cryptoverse, right?
Yeah.
Caitlin Ferrer. You're based in Manila?
No, I am from a province somewhere in Luzon.
Oh, in Luzon. Okay. Where's that?
I'm from Cavite. If
Oh,
you're
you're from.
familiar, yeah.
Yeah, I'm originally from Cavite.
Oh, you're from Cavite as well.
Yeah, we're in Cavite.
Oh, are you in the Philippines currently?
Yeah, I am in the Philippines right now.
Oh, that's very great. I'm really looking forward to have this talk with you.
Nice, yeah, that's great. Thank you.
All right, so I think we can start the AMA right now. What do you think, Mr. Miko?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
All
prepared.
right, so hello everyone. Welcome to Cryptoverse community, and today we are having another Binance Live AMA with Puffverse. So today we are here with Mr. Miko, and he will be the one representing Puffverse in on behalf of their team, of course. And yeah, hello, Mr. Miko. How's your day going?
Hi, good evening. It's a Monday, so of course it's the usual rush, but happy to be here. This would be a good start for of the week for me.
All right, so do we, of course. All right, so maybe we can start with a few introduction questions that I've prepared for this AMA, and maybe we can start off by introducing yourself to our community and kindly give us a snippet on what experiences does the team have in this space.
Yeah, I am Nico, and I've been in the crypto space for the past 7 years already. Starting around the time of the ICO boom in 2017. I've worked in various marketing, content, events, and other activities for companies such as Binance, Crypto.com, and several more blockchain startups. So I was introduced to Puffverse late last year, where I was working on a gaming metaverse startup, and I'm impressed with the overall plan for the project. The team of developers from Xiaomi who are leading the project have laid out a comprehensive plan linking Web3 and Web2, gaming and metaverse, and a lot of these other things into a promising universe of blockchain solutions and like that would everyone would enjoy. So from my time that I've spent here at Puffverse, I've come to the conclusion that Puffverse is a project with a long-term version. So we're talking about a team that's composed of developers from Xiaomi with big name partners such as Xiaomi, BNB Chain, and Unity Game Engine. The development team was a crucial factor in the rise of Xiaomi as a major player in the mobile phone space with impeccable experience in software development. So that track record speaks volumes. And based on what I saw from how Xiaomi rose from its beginnings in 2010 into being one of the top phone companies in the world, I I think that this is one of the main advantages of of Verse in terms of creating this whole new solution in Web3. So the possibilities here are endless. Like we're talking about people who know what they're doing in the phone space and bringing that top level talent into Web3 in the form of games and user generated content. So I'm pretty excited as to what's gonna unfold this year.
Oh, that's wonderful. So a team from Xiaomi. That's really amazing to know. I also use the Xiaomi phone, and it's great to know that a great team is working on this amazing project. Okay, so now let's dig deeper about what Puffverse is all about. Maybe you can give us a very brief overview regarding this, since we will be talking about the ecosystem later on.
Yeah, so as you see in the screen, this is our vision of Puffverse right now. Puffverse is a multi-end interactive universe with characters that serve as NFT assets. So this allows players to experience different content in different scenarios uh, using these characters. To highlight, we're not exclusively a GameFi project, although, of course, that's going to be the start of it. We have started launching alpha and beta versions of the games, of two games that we have in the platform. So that's going to be a sneak peek of what are going to be about in the next few years. So those two games currently in beta are PuffGo, which is the park game, kind of like Fall Guys and Stumble Guys. This is gonna be friendly to, not only to Web3 users but also to people who are not really aware of blockchain, not that much yet. And we aim to have we aim to have a wide spread in terms of people who are using the game or playing the game. Of course, because this is like a casual game. That's what we're betting on. And then another game that's probably more in tune with the sensibilities of Web3 people are would be Puff Town, which is a simulation game wherein you connect your crypto wallet and you connect your crypto wallet and then you participate in adventures, participate in idle games and earn passive income uh, on the side. And then there are two more things that we're gonna launch. Puffland, which is a platform where you can create your own games without needing a lot of knowledge, technical know-how. And then there's Puff World, which is gonna be our virtual space where people can play the games that they created with each other. Of course, also with the games that we're gonna create. And then yeah, that's gonna be the four main products of Puffverse. That would be PuffGo, Pufftown, currently in beta, and then the next two ones would be Puff World and Puffland. Okay.
Oh wow, that really sounds like Disneyland. All right, so you mentioned about the Puff book. The currently released one are the Puff Go and the Puff Town, right?
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah, so the Puff Go. I mean, the first time I've seen Puffers, it really resembles somewhat like the Fall Guy game, because I've tried playing that back then as well. So I can, maybe I can try it.
Yes, you can try it. Yeah. You can go right now on the website puffverse.pro and you can download the game right there, PuffGo.
Yeah,
Of
is it
course,
for free?
uh, the the game is free, but you have to have an NFT first. So the NFTs for Puff are already on OpenSea anyway. So you can just buy from there and just connect your wallet to well, Puff Town and Puff Go, and then yeah, you can play it from there.
All right, that's great. Okay, so how do we earn from these games that you are currently the games that are currently launched? How do we earn as a users, as a players, and yeah, and in what ways? Like, do we just play and we get earnings?
Okay. So for earning opportunities, I'm gonna talk about Puff Town because that's the platform that is more that's more in tune with the earning aspect that as we know in a GameFi. So uh when you are when you have your NFT in a wallet, in a crypto wallet, you can connect the Puff NFT. You can get the crypto wallet to Puff Town and use your Puff NFT to participate in adventures. So these would be rounds where you can get into some sort of an idle game. Uh, an idle game wherein you can participate in adventures and then you just leave it there. And there's a chance that you can win some coins and some diamonds. Later, I'll explain what that is. So, once you're done, with once you've completed the mission, you're gonna get coins, you're gonna get diamonds, and you have a chance to get a treasure chest, a mystery chest, where it's gonna open after like a certain amount of hours, and you can get more rewards from there. Uh, so the thing about Puff NFTs is that each Puff NFT would have their own unique characteristics and levels of power in the game. So when you choose your Puff NFT on OpenSea, you would probably not just look at price, but also at the characteristics of that character. And when you select a stronger character, which would usually be priced higher, as with what's happening in GameFi anyway, you have more chances of earning bigger coins and rewards and diamonds. Now, why do you need these coins and diamonds? Because with coins, when you earn in-game coins, you can use these coins to level up and raise your NFTs. Uh, you're gonna
Какие
need
есть
not only
очень
coins, but you
дорогие
can use the coins to
персонажи.
buy
У
some
каждого
Puff
персонажа есть
Classic
3 атрибута. Это
NFTs,
сила, живучесть и
which
удача.
is different from the
Среди
Puff
них значение
NFTs that
удачи
are on
определяется и остается
OpenSea.
неизменным
These Puff
при
Classic
первоначальном
NFTs are
выпуске
gonna
персонажа,
be,
в то время как сила
some of
и
these you can
живучесть
also
имеют
use in the
начальное
game,
значение,
but the main
которое
objective for
дается при
the
первоначальном
classic
выпуске,
NFTs
но
is
может
to
быть
level
изменено в
them up
процессе.
and use them to level up
Итак,
your
чтобы
main
купить
Genesis
персонажа,
NFT.
необходимо
So
подключить свой
that's
кошелек,
there's that whole other
выбрать
angle
того,
in
кто
Puff
вам
Town.
нужен.
And
Цены
you
здесь
also need some
указаны в
diamonds
BNB.
to raise the
Далее
level
подтверждаете транзакцию и
of
совершаете
your Puff
покупку.
NFT.
После того,
And
как вы приобрели персонажа, каждый игрок
aside from
начинает
that,
как новичок.
you
То есть
can
вы
also
нажимаете
use
на
your
поле новичков, чтобы начать
diamonds to
приключение.
exchange for points.
Выбирайте
One
один
diamond
из
can get
4
you 10
различных
points. Why
режимов
would you need
приключений и
these
6
points?
различных ландшафтов. И
Because
вам будет рекомендован
the
уровень,
points
к
you gain
которому
from
вы хотите
exchanging diamonds
присоединиться.
would be the same
Выбрав
as your
режим
Puff Go beta
«Террианы»
points
уровень,
that you
нажимаете
will use
«Поехали», чтобы продолжить.
for the
Будет
redemption
указано
of
максимальное
the
количество
tokens
персонажей
that
для
we're gonna
участия, и
launch
теперь вы можете выбирать
for
персонажей для затеи.
Puffverse. So
Кстати,
just
использование
to advise
рекомендованных
everyone,
персонажей даст вам
we're
более
gonna
высокий расчетный
launch
процент
soon
побед. Недорогие
our
есть
own
очень дорогие
crypto
персонажи.
token, which is called
У
Puff.
каждого персонажа есть 3
So
атрибута. Это
that's
сила,
gonna
живучесть и
be like
удача.
that's why you have
Среди них
to get
значение
early
удачи
access
определяется и
to
остается
Puff Go
неизменным
and
при
Puff Town
первоначальном
because
выпуске персонажа, в то время как сила и
when
живучесть
you
имеют начальное значение,
when you get a
которое
chance to
дается
earn
при
these coins
первоначальном
and
выпуске,
diamonds
но
and
может быть
develop your
изменено в
characters and receive
процессе.
points, you get a head
Итак,
start
чтобы купить
from
персонажа,
everyone
необходимо
else who's
подключить
just
свой
discovering
кошелек,
the game when
выбрать
we launch the
того, кто
token.
вам
So before we
нужен.
even launch the
Цены
token,
здесь
we've
указаны в
made it a
BNB.
point to give
Далее
you a
подтверждаете
sneak peek of
транзакцию и
our
совершаете покупку.
games, which in
После
turn
того, как
would
вы
reward
приобрели
people
персонажа,
who are
каждый
early
игрок
adopters
начинает
of
как
our
новичок. То
ecosystem.
есть вы нажимаете на поле
So I guess
новичков, чтобы
that's
начать
how it would go.
приключение.
Yeah.
Выбирайте
Yeah, that's
один
wonderful.
из
So when is
4
the
различных
POF
режимов
token expected to be
приключений и 6
released?
различных
Like, is there any
ландшафтов.
fixed date
И
on
вам будет
it?
рекомендован уровень, к которому
Not
вы хотите
no fixed date yet.
присоединиться.
You will have
Выбрав
to
режим «Террианы»
stay
уровень,
tuned for
нажимаете
our
«Поехали», чтобы продолжить.
announcement for that.
Будет
This
указано
would be a good
максимальное
time
количество
to promote
персонажей
our
для
social media
участия, и
channels.
теперь вы
So
можете выбирать
we
персонажей
have
для затеи.
we have Twitter. We are on
Кстати,
Twitter,
использование
Puffverse.
рекомендованных
We
персонажей
are
даст вам более более
also
высокий
on
расчетный
Telegram
процент
and
побед,
Discord. Just
недорогие, есть
join
очень
our group.
дорогие
Just join
персонажи.
our
У
these social
каждого
media
персонажа
channels that
есть
we
три
have
атрибута.
for the
Это
latest
сила, живучесть и
announcements.
удача.
We
Среди
constantly
них
post
значение удачи определяется и
promos,
остается неизменным при
more details
первоначальном
about the
выпуске
NFT
персонажа,
characters that you're
в
gonna
то
be
время как сила
using,
и
buying and
живучесть
using
имеют
for the
начальное
games.
значение, которое
And this is where
дается
we're
при
gonna reveal
первоначальном
information
выпуске,
about the
но
eventual
может
launch of
быть
the
изменено
token.
в процессе.
So we can't reveal it
Итак,
right
чтобы
now,
купить
but
персонажа,
it's gonna
необходимо
be soon.
подключить
It's gonna be
свой
real soon. That's why
кошелек,
we're having
выбрать
AMAs
того,
like this
кто
one
вам нужен.
regularly because we want more
Цены
people to
здесь
be
указаны
aware
в BNB.
that we have more things in
Далее
store
подтверждаете
for everyone.
транзакцию и совершаете покупку.
Okay.
Alright,
После
so of
того,
course
как
we will be
вы приобрели
staying in tune with
персонажа,
that, and I think the
каждый игрок
admins in the
начинает как
Cryptoverse
новичок.
community
То есть вы
can
нажимаете на
post
поле
the social
новичков,
links of
чтобы начать
Puffverse on our
приключение.
Telegram community chat,
Выбирайте
so the
один
users
из
would be,
4 различных
you know, it
режимов
would be easier for
приключений
them to
и 6
access your
различных
links, guys,
ландшафтов.
and to
И вам
stay
будет
tuned, of course, for
рекомендован уровень, к
Puffverse.
которому вы
Okay,
хотите
so
присоединиться.
Mr. Miko, I still have a
Выбрав
question
режим
regarding
сериальный
I
уровень,
think I've seen it on
нажимаете
the website,
«Поехали»,
but
чтобы
I didn't
продолжить.
quite understand
Будет
it.
указано максимальное
How does the
количество
play to
персонажей для
own
участия,
mechanism work
и
on
теперь вы можете
Puffverse?
выбирать персонажей для
Oh, play
зрителей.
to own. Um,
Кстати, использование
so
рекомендованных персонажей даст вам
what
более
we're
высокий
doing
расчетный процент
in
побед,
Puffverse
недорогие,
is we're
есть очень
introducing
дорогие
two new
персонажи.
concepts and one
У
that we've
каждого
mentioned earlier.
персонажа есть три
We're
атрибута.
introducing
Это
two
сила,
new
живучесть и удача.
principles that
Среди них
would
значение удачи
be
определяется и
our
остается
improvement
неизменным.
over the current play to earn
In buying
mechanism. Because right now it's play to
10
earn.
NFTs.
You play
Let's
some
guess
games,
10 NFTs because I will
you
also
go
earn
through your routine
one
missions,
Path New Year NFT.
you
So
earn some
let's
crypto,
do
which
this.
you can sell in
I
exchange
click
for
in here,
cash
I
or
approve my
whatever
transaction, of
items you
course,
need.
I will switch chains,
And that's it.
I can
It's just a
pay
routine
right
aspect
away
to it.
for this NFTs,
The
and
element
will be
of
right back
leveling up
once I'll
and
buy them.
enjoying the
Okay, I
game
just clicked
can be
confirm
kind
button, so
of
now
missing
we just
from the whole
need
thing.
to
But
wait
the whole
for
when
the
the whole
transaction
point
to go
of
through.
playing
The
games is just to enjoy,
BSC
just to
hash,
improve,
and
become
let's
stronger
wait
in the
for
game,
this, let's
and
wait for
just
this.
focus on that.
And once
Now,
it will
with
be done,
our
I
two
will have my
principles,
NFTs,
which
plus of course the Path New
our
Year
two
NFT.
principles,
I'm
one of which you
really
mentioned
hyped
is
about
play
this
to own.
because in
I'm gonna
today's video
describe play to
we'll
own first.
also play
Instead of playing to earn,
and you're
which
lucky
is
to
which I mentioned earlier.
2 stars. Okay.
With
That's
play
pretty
to
good. That's pretty
own,
good.
there's
And now
more
we should
emphasis
be able
towards
to claim our NFT.
there's
Yeah,
more
that's
emphasis
right.
towards
So let's do this
leveling
right
up
now.
your own
We
character
need to pay, of
and
course, the gas fee, which is not that
and
high
taking
because
ownership
it is the BSC
of the
network, the
NFT that you
BEP20,
have.
I'm
Of
sorry.
course, you're gonna need to
And
have
we can freely
an
do
NFT
that.
to join this game. So
Okay, so let's wait once again.
you're
Wow,
gonna
a
have the
moment.
responsibility
Let's wait for this.
to
And in a second, we'll be able
enhance your
to
skills,
receive our
to
Path
play the
Year
game better, and
NFT
to use those
limited.
rewards
Because once
to
you buy
elevate
10 of your
the
NFTs for 90
NFT that you
USDT,
own. Instead
you
of just
will be
relying
able,
on
to
just
get
the regular
one Path
income
New
and
Year NFT, and now
things
I
that
got
really
it.
improve with your character.
Yeah, we got this.
With Puffverse, you're
Check
gonna
this
be
out
more
right now through the
motivated
link in the description.
to
Trust
our
me,
incentive
10 NFTs
systems.
is, I guess, only
Instead of
90
just
USDT.
selling your
So
points, your
that's
points,
pretty
your
cool option.
rewards.
That's pretty cool option. That
We're
they're
gonna
also doing some
incentivize
adapts
you
on top of
to
that.
improve
So
your
check this out
the
right
NFTs
now.
that you own.
Really,
You just
really,
level up
really
and
cool
level
option.
up and
Now
take
let's get
ownership
into
of
the
what
game.
you have.
So we are now officially in the game, and let's
With
see
play to own,
what can it offer.
you're gonna
So let's
also
get into this,
have a
into
chance to
sweet
create new
level 1 to
NFTs.
5, and let's
And
start with the
you can benefit
second
from
level
the creation of these
character,
NFTs.
and let's see
and
how
and
will
that
it
stuff.
look like.
Another
Okay.
one.
And it is already done, as you can see.
Another one
99%,
is
right. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Sorry.
And now we can get
Another
I
one
guess,
principle that we're
maybe this
introducing is
one.
skill to earn.
88%, not bad,
So skill
not
to
bad
earn
as
instead of
well.
play to earn.
And
Wherein
we'll
you
get
just
into
it's gonna be a
every
repetitive cycle of
category.
slashing monsters or
53%,
whatever the
so
mechanic
that's better, I
is.
guess.
With skill to
And
earn, It's
We
not
got
gonna be
2 more
reliant
categories
on
to
routine actions, but it
fill
will be
in here.
reliant on how
1%.
well
Okay,
you're
cool,
doing
cool,
in the
cool.
game. So for instance, for
And the
instance, with
last one,
Puffgo,
casual.
you know that
Okay, let's do
it's kind
this.
of
And in
similar to
here I
Fall
can
Guys,
put
right?
2.
So
I
the
messed up
better you are at the
before
game, the
because
more
I have
rewards
just
that you have.
part 1,
So
but we can put
with
in
Puffgo,
those
it's gonna
categories. And
be
now
a
I'm gonna
skill-based
claim
game
my
where
rewards
the further you go
through
in a
waiting.
certain
So let's do
challenge,
this. We just
the
need
more
to click
items
sign,
you can
and
earn,
right
the
in a
bigger
moment we
rewards
got
you
our
can earn.
coins,
And of course,
1100. As
combined
you
with
can
Play
see,
to Own,
I've already did it a few
you can
times,
use these
and
rewards to
it's pretty
further enhance
cool
yourself
option,
because there's
not
gonna be
gonna
a
lie.
competition, right?
Not
Everyone has
gonna
to
lie. I
display
get
skills,
almost
as with
10,000
any worthwhile
already,
game.
and we have a few
So,
more to
in
claim.
conjunction,
For
these
this one,
two principles,
yeah,
skill
it's
to earn and
just a
play to
little.
own,
It's just a
you're gonna
It's
be
just a
able
little, yeah.
to fully maximize your
And now
gaming experience while
those
still
one
in a casual
that I
setting
can put
and while
2
still
of my
earning
characters. I got 2000
rewards in the
from this,
process. But
and
we're not
let's
gonna
see how
have
much I will get
the
for the
earning
last one.
aspect as the main
862.
focus of the
Okay,
game.
and
The main focus
already
of
I
the
leveled
game
up,
should still be
so that's
enjoying
cool.
it,
Now I can
having fun,
get
and just
here,
being better at it.
and
So
I can do a lot of things. Trust me.
that's
Okay,
what
as you
Play
can
to
see,
Own and
having
Skill to
here
Earn
our
would
special
be all
character,
about.
and we can level up. We just
Alright,
gonna
that
level
is
up.
a really detailed
So let's do
explanation,
this
Mr. Mika. Thank you so much for
one
that.
time.
That really
Let's do the
gave
second
clarification
time. As you can see,
to us,
we
of
need
course.
to have
And I really
coins
think that
to
the play to own
actually
concept is,
really
something
level up
new
our
that is being
characters.
introduced in this
At
space. And I think
10th level,
you
we're
guys
gonna
have
be
applied it and made the game
seeing
more
in
exciting
here
to play.
skills,
And
as
yeah,
well
I might
as
as
on
well
the
try
20
it out,
level.
of course. I will be checking
That's
it
cool.
out
That is very cool
after this
option.
AMA.
But
Oh, by the
currently,
way,
I don't get
before
that much
we go to the
coins,
next segment, by
so
the
we're
way,
gonna
if
just recover
you
that
were noticing
to
the screen as
100
I was
out of
talking,
100
you
through
can
this
see
button.
there right now
And
like how
now we are
Pufftown
done.
works.
Now I'm
Pufftown, the
just
idle
gonna
game,
put
which you
it
can
once
connect your
again in
NFT to
here,
your
and
Puff NFT tools to have
I think that
adventures.
will be good. I think that will be good. And
Is
also,
something that you can play on
one
our
very
website,
important option.
also on
What
on
can you
Puffverse.pro.
do with those
So just connect your
coins
wallet there,
and
and
etc.
as you see
So
here,
as I just showed you,
people can
coins you
select
can
their
spend on your
adventures
characters,
using their
your
NFT and then
NFTs
earn the rewards
to
from
just
that,
level them
and
up,
enhance their
to
NFTs
just
in the
recover them,
process. So
and etc.
the
And in
video
here
that
we
we
have
captured
second
earlier, which is
currency,
a lot of people, a lot of characters
which
running
is
around,
diamonds,
is
and diamonds
from
can be
Puffgo.
redeemed for
So that's
Puff
gonna be
when
the whole
token
aesthetic
will
that we're
actually
pushing for.
launch. And also,
And
if you will get into the ranking
yeah,
page,
that's it.
into top
So if
20,
you have more
you
questions
will be
about that,
able
just let us
to
know.
get also some
Oh yeah, Mr.
USDT
Miko,
rewards.
thank you so much for
So
that. And I think we have a few questions from Twitter if you are ready to
at level
answer
30,
those.
I will be able to unlock
Alright, yeah.
the rocket
Oh yeah,
venue.
but yeah,
And
to
if
be
you want
honest, I am
second
really
video,
excited about the Puff
from
Go.
the
I really love the
Puffverse,
game
when
Fall
I will
Guys, so
check
I'm
out
really
the
looking
rocket
forward to
venue,
this one.
check out all of the
Yeah,
updates
that's great
that
to know.
will be coming
It's
soon
about
on the
time to
Puffverse. Let me know in the
in,
comments,
more
and
rewarding
maybe we'll do
aspects to
something like this.
good games like that.
Once again,
and that's
just
what I
let me
believe
know.
the team of
In here we have
Puffverse is
also
gonna be
an
able
option
to
to
do in
check
the next few months.
NFTs through their
Alright,
IDs.
thank you so much,
And
Mr.
in here
Miko,
we have
and
also
that's all
our
for our
NFTs.
introduction
So
segment.
that's
And
cool.
I think
That's
we can
cool.
now
That's
go
cool.
on to
As you
some
can see,
few Twitter
this
questions right here.
character is
And
really,
whenever
really
you're ready,
strong.
Mr. Miko.
I can see.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready.
This character
Let's do
is
this.
really, really strong.
Okay, so I think the first
Interesting.
question
Really,
here
really
is from Tom Kuran. And his
And I really
question
like
is,
as well
how
this
do you
one.
plan to
I
spread
don't know why,
awareness about
but I
Puffverse
just
project
really,
in different
really like
African
this
countries where English
Okay,
is not
but I guess that
spoken
in
well?
today's video is gonna
Do
be
you
all.
have
I hope
local
that you'll like
communities
this
for
video and you
them
will
to let
look
them better
after the
understand about
Puffverse.
Puffverse
You will
project?
buy your 10 NFTs to get
Okay,
one
this is an
for
important question,
free.
to be honest.
And
because,
check out, of
course,
course,
an
all the links in the
important
description
aspect
because
of
it will be
any
very,
project
very
is the
cool.
marketing.
And as well, you can
So,
earn in
at
here.
first, we've
That's
launched
really
several
important as well.
communities
We
already
need to
in
wait
different languages.
from 2 to 4
So
hours
aside from
and we can
English,
gather
we also have
our
one in the Philippines,
XP or
we have
coins
one
and
in
etc.
Japan,
So
we have one in
that's
Indonesia.
pretty cool and will help
We also
raise
have
and level up our
ever-growing
characters.
Spanish
So
community.
once again,
And
it's gonna be all into this video. Thanks for
There's
the
gonna
watching
be
and
more of
bye.
those communities
Be
to
interested
come.
in
But of
buying
course, we do
10
understand
NFTs.
that there's
Let's
gonna
guess
be
10 NFTs because I will
some
also earn
priorities over the
one
major
half
languages
New Year
first because
NFT. So let's
we want
do
to get
this.
capture scale, market scale, right?
I click in here,
In
I
terms
approve my
of
transaction, of
Africa, I
course,
believe
I will
that
speak
Africa has
Chinese,
some of the most
and
active
I
crypto people
can
as well.
pay
So
right
I
away for
think
these
it's gonna
NFTs,
begin
and we'll be right
with
back
getting to
once
know
I
more
buy
people
them.
who have
Okay,
been
I just
into
clicked the
Puffverse
confirm button, so now we
early
just
on. So
need to
particularly
wait
people from Africa,
for the
and then
transaction to go
we're
through
gonna be able
the
to ask them
BSC
to be
hash, and let's
the other
wait for
assessment on
this,
the
let's
game
wait
and
for
the
this,
platform that they're creating,
and
and
once it will be done, I will have my
just get
NFTs.
some
Plus, of
volunteers from
course,
there
the
in
past
terms
New
of
Year
spreading the word.
NFT. I
Of
am
course, we're
really hyped about
gonna
this because in
explore
today's
multiple
video,
channels for
we'll
that,
also
including social media
play
marketing, some good old
game, and
advertisements, and
you're lucky to
a lot of other
two
avenues.
stars.
But I
Okay,
think the
okay,
community
okay.
part is
That's pretty good.
important.
That's pretty
So
good.
right
And now
now, in our
we should
global
be
chat,
able
we
to
are
claim our NFT. Yeah, that's
communicating with
right.
quite a lot
So
of
let's do this
these
right now. We need
crypto
to pay, of course, the
enthusiasts,
gas fee,
Web3
which is not that
enthusiasts
high because
who
it is the
would
BSC
be early adopters to
network,
the
the
game, and
BEP20,
I
I'm
think
sorry,
that's gonna be the starting
and we can
point in
freely
terms of
do that.
um,
Okay,
getting them
so
encouraged, getting
let's
them
wait
happy,
once again.
and
Wow,
them
a
being
moment.
our
Let's wait
first
for this. Let's wait for
ambassadors,
this.
so to
And in a
speak, in terms of
second, we'll
spreading
be
the word in
able
Africa.
to receive
I think
our
that's gonna be our
half New
approach in
Year
different regions as
NFT
well.
limited.
And
Because
yeah,
once you will buy
or
10 of
I
your
think what we want
NFTs
to see
for
first
90
is
USDT,
the early
you will
adopters,
be
people
able
who are gonna
to
be
get
passionate
one
about this
half New
game,
Year
and
NFT.
it's gonna be
And
easy to
now
market
I
from there.
got it.
Because I believe,
Yeah, we
yeah, of
got
course,
this.
for arting,
Check this out
marketing is
right now from
important,
the
but
link in the description. Trust me, 10 NFTs
our
is,
priority,
I
the
guess,
number one
only
priority would be the
90
product.
USDT.
Because if the product itself is
So
not really
that's
enjoyable,
pretty cool
and the
option. That's pretty cool
ambassadors,
option that
the
they are also giving some
influencers
adapts
wouldn't
on top
have
of
a lot
that.
to share. So we
So
want
check
to
this out
build
right
that rich
now.
experience
Really,
for them,
really, really cool option.
so
Now
that
let's get into
at the
the
point where
game.
they're happy enough
So
to
we are
promote it,
now
they're just gonna
officially in
promote
the game,
it, right?
and
So
let's
I guess
see
that's the answer.
what can it
Alright, thank you so
offer.
much for that. But
So
as of now,
let's get
is
into
Puffverse
this,
only
into
focusing
sweet level
perhaps
1
on
to
Asian
5.
countries, you know,
Let's
because
start with the
Asia is quite large
second
and,
level
you know, there are a lot of crypto
character,
enthusiasts
and
there.
let's
So are you having
see
any focus
how
in market right
will
now,
it
or are you
look
going for
like.
just like a global one?
Okay,
Like just
and it is already
assessing
done, as you can
community
see,
members who can be
99%
the
frank.
leaders of their
Okay,
nations,
that's
you know,
cool.
for example, like
cool.
ambassadors.
And now we can
or,
get, I guess,
yeah.
maybe
Yeah,
this
we're taking a
one.
global approach.
88%,
Like,
not bad as well. And we'll
the
get
people we have
into
right now,
every
the team we have
category.
right now are well versed in multiple
53%,
languages.
so that's better, I
We
guess.
have marketing
And
director.
we got 2 more
We
categories.
have marketing director in Spain. We have
Phil
one who's
in
based in
here.
the US, and
1%.
the
Okay,
rest of the team is scattered
cool.
all across the globe. And
And
also
the last
the
one,
moderators
casual.
of each language.
Okay, let's do this.
That
And in here I can
supported
put
on
2. I messed up
Discord chat.
before because I have just
So we're gonna
put
expand
1,
that further,
but we can put
based
2
on what's organically
in those
reasonable.
categories. And so now I'm gonna
And
claim my
of course, we're going
rewards.
to.
There's
There's gonna be more
Let's do
detail
this.
about
We
this
just
when
need to
we
keep
launch the
sign,
official
and
versions of the
right in a
games.
moment we got
the
our
coin,
coins,
we're ramping up. So
1,100.
this is just like
As you can
step
see,
one. Getting
I've already
the
did it a
people who
few
are
times,
familiar,
and
who are
it's
kind
pretty
of
cool option,
within
not gonna
our
lie.
spheres of influence to
Gonna lie.
become
I
more
got
familiar and
almost
more excited about this.
10,000 already,
And it's just
and
gonna
we
go from
have
there.
a
But
few more to
the
claim.
main point
From
is
this
that
one,
it's gonna be
yeah,
global and
it's
global
just a little.
approach.
It's just a little.
And we're gonna
just a
take
little, yeah.
things one day at a
And
time
now
to
those
see
one
like
that I
which
can
kinds
put
of
2 of my
collaborators
characters. I got
and
2,000 from this,
ambassadors would be
and
great for
let's see
everyone.
how much I
Alright?
will get from the last one.
Yeah, that is great, and I think Puffverse really has a bright future ahead
so
of
that's
it.
cool. Now
And I think personally, Filipinos would really
and
love
I
this
can do
game.
a lot,
And who knows, it might be the
things,
next
trust me.
Axie in the Philippines.
Okay, as you can see, we have here
Yeah,
our
that's what
special
I mean. That's gonna be a
character.
blessing.
And we're
To
gonna
have
level
that
up.
happen, but
We're
of course,
just
it's
gonna
gonna
level
take
up.
hard work. And
So
Yeah.
let's do this.
yeah, so as
One
you see
time,
here right now,
let's do the second time.
On
As
the
you can see,
screen, this is
we
how you
need to
use
have
your
coins
coins to
to
level up your
actually
character,
really level up
and you
our
see that's
characters.
connected to your
At
MetaMask,
10th
and so
level, we're gonna be
that's gonna be
seeing in here
how it's done
skills
in
as well as on the
in Buff
20
Town.
level, and that's cool.
So yeah,
That's as well very
Yeah,
cool
thank you so
option.
much, Mr.
But
Miko.
currently I
And
don't have
yeah,
that
moving
much
on to the
coins,
next
so
Twitter
we're gonna
question.
just
This one
recover
is
that
from Kay.
to 100
And
out
I
of
think
100
this question is
through this
very
button.
significant. And the
And
question is:
now we are
collaborations and
done.
partnerships
Now
are
I'm
are
just
some
gonna
of the most
put it
important
once again in here,
cornerstones to help
and
improve adoption. Can
I
you
think
tell
that
us
will be
about your
good.
current
I think that
partners,
will be good.
plans for
And
partnerships,
also
and what everybody
one very
stands to gain
important
from
option:
these
what
partnerships?
can you do with those
right.
coins and
Right
etc.
now, what I
So as I
can
just
speak
showed
about
you,
would be
coins
the
you can
partners
spend
that
on
we
your
featured on
characters,
the
on your
website right
NFTs
now.
to just level
Earlier
them
today, I've
up,
mentioned
to just
three
cover them and
partners
etc.
in
And in
Xiaomi,
here we have second currency,
BNB Chain,
which
and
is
Unity.
diamonds, and diamonds can
So,
be
of
redeemed
course,
for
the
PAF when
development team is
token will
from
actually
Xiaomi.
launch. And also, if you will get
And they're
into the
gonna
ranking
be
page, into top
driving the
20, you will be
software
able to
aspect of
get
the game,
also some USDT
in terms
rewards.
of
So that's
the whole
that's
conception of the
very
game, like
very cool.
the game
At level
mechanics,
30, I will
the
be
game
able
logic,
to
etc.
unlock the rocket venue. And if you want second
There's gonna
video
also be
from the Puffverse, when I will check
Unity,
out the rocket venue,
which
check out
is the
all of
game
the
engine that
updates
we're using
that
for
will
the
be
game.
coming soon
Unity is
on
the
the
game engine behind
Puffverse,
some of
let me
the
know in the comments,
most
and
popular
maybe we'll do something like
most
this.
popular games in the
Once
world.
again, just
Yeah.
let me
There's
know.
that.
In here we have
We're
also an
working well
option
with
to
them.
check
The advantage
NFTs
that we're gonna
and
get
future
is that
IDs,
we're gonna
and
have
in
a
here we
game
have
that's
also
awesome
our
to play for
NFTs.
everyone, and the
So
advantage to them
that's
is that
cool. That's cool.
if
That's
it
cool. That's
becomes
cool.
when it
As you can
becomes a
see,
hit, it's
this
gonna
character
be a
is
testament to the
really,
strength
really
of the
strong.
Unity game
I can
engine. More
see
people are gonna be
this character
convinced
is
that
really,
this
really
is the
strong.
game engine of choice for
Interesting. Really, really
casual games like
interesting.
this. And of course, with
Okay.
Xiaomi, if
And I really like as well
when
this
this
one.
becomes
I don't know
successful,
why,
it's gonna
but
add to the
I just
credibility
really,
of
really
Xiaomi
like
as
this one. Okay, but
not
I guess
only a
that in
phone
today's
maker
video
but
it's gonna be all.
also a
I hope that
maker
you'll
of
like
great
this video and you
apps.
will look
And of
after
course,
the
BNB
Puffverse.
Chain, we
You will
use
buy your
BNB
10
Chain
NFTs
for
to
our
get one
NFTs.
for
We
free.
work with,
And check out,
because
of
we
course,
believe
all
that
the links in the
BNB
description
Chain
because
is one of
it
the
will be very,
top,
very
if
cool.
not the
And
top
as well, you can
blockchain in the world
earn
right
in
now.
here.
As you can see,
That's really important as well.
there are
We
a
need
lot
to
of
wait
successful
from
projects
2
that are
to
on
4 hours
BNB
and we can
Chain just
gather
because it's easy to work
our
with.
XP, our
You
coins,
have
and
the
etc.
of course you're
So
gonna have
that's pretty cool
there's
and will
always that
help
connection
raise and
with
level up
the
our
biggest
characters.
cryptocurrency exchange
So
in the world.
once again,
So
it's gonna be all in
working
today's video.
within the
Thanks for the
BNB
watching
chain
and
ecosystem
bye. Be
allows
interested
us
in
access
buying
to the
10
basically
NFTs.
the biggest
Let's
brand in
guess
crypto
10
there is right
NFTs
now.
because I will also earn
And on the other
one
side of the
half New
fence,
Year NFT. So let's do this.
featuring a well-made,
I click in here, I approve my transaction, of course,
a big
I will
time
switch chains,
game in the future,
and I
hopefully
can
with
pay
Puff,
right away
with
for these
Puffverse,
NFTs, and will be
is
right
gonna
back
be
once I'll
it's gonna
buy
bring
them.
some
Okay,
also
I
some
just
benefits to
clicked
BNB
on few
chain and
buttons,
increase
so
its
now we just
credibility.
need
And the as the blockchain of choice for some of the most successful games, some of the most successful applications of Web3. So yeah, that's my answer.
Yeah, those are pretty solid partners to be honest. And yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Miko. And yeah, I think that's the question. I think we have one again. I think this is a really interesting question because this is very timely. And this question is from CT Plus 02 from Twitter. And this question is: with the current market condition right now, what is the Watchtower solution during bear season for users and investors to hold the token of Puffverse and not sell?
Okay. So right now we haven't released the Puff token yet, but it's gonna come out soon. So what people can do right now is to try out the games that we have, buy the NFT, and explore its usage on Puff Go and Puff Down. of course, if you want to position yourself better when the Puff token launches, you're gonna have to play the game and earn your coins and diamonds, right? So what I can say is once you do that and once the Puff token launches and you have that benefit of earning tokens because you've been early into this experience, what's gonna motivate you to hold on to them? Well, we have a whole timeline of things that we're planning to launch this year. Uh, the first quarter, we aim to launch the official Puff Go game. So we're gonna move on from beta and do the actual official launch. There's gonna be a token launch as well, hopefully in the first quarter, but most likely in the first half. So stay tuned for that. Alongside that, we're also gonna introduce mechanics for customizing your NFTs. We're gonna launch a marketplace where you can directly buy and sell the the Puff NFTs that you have without going to a third party uh, marketplace. And there's gonna be a tokenomic system that we're gonna reveal soon. Second quarter of 2023, we are going to enhance the game with some character selection systems, being able to connect with friends, attaching an email. We're gonna have competitive mode. We're gonna have ranking system. So this is gonna be a full-fledged game. So it's the games that we have are constantly gonna be evolving over time and enhancing so that it's gonna be a full experience for everyone. So it's gonna be as fun to play with friends, like in the case of Fall Guys. After we've solidified our gaming aspect, we're going to turn our focus in later this year to the creation of the rest of the Puffverse, beginning with Puffland in the third quarter. So once Puffland is launched, we're giving everyone the tools that would be needed to create your own games. Uh, to create your own games without needing so much coding knowledge. So we're gonna make things intuitive for everyone, and we're going also to launch a creator program to incentivize people who do create games on Puffverse. And that's gonna lead to the fourth quarter launch of Puff World, which would be our 3D metaverse for our Puff characters and all the games that we are launching. We included with Puff World is the opportunity for everyone to use their NFTs to create their own user generated content. So it's not just talking about games, but you can create your virtual spaces. You can create customizations, events in the metaverse. So there are a lot of possibilities within that, just by the virtue of having a virtual space. Of course, we're also going to launch the centralized ID system, which would support our social fi plans uh, for the game down the line. By social fi, what we mean with this is a sort of DeFi, but instead using social connections. So earlier I said something about a system where you can connect with friends in Puff Down and Puff Go. So we're going to expand on that and allow everyone to have their decentralized identities so that they can interact with just about everyone in Puffverse. So that you can create your own groups, create your own games, share experiences with everyone. So there's that social aspect to it. Given all these plans, what we're trying to say is um, while people would say that they need some sort of watchtower or some other quick technique so that they're assured that they can hold the tokens no matter what the market condition is. What I'm saying is that the best, well, I think it's still the classic method, which is the best way of convincing people to keep their tokens, which is to just constantly launch successful features and successful platforms, show significant progress along the way so that people will be happy with the type of game, the type of platform that we come up with. And they don't, so much that they don't really think about the market price of of our token. Because after all, if your token is performing, if the token, if the project behind the token is doing a lot of these things and unlocking a lot of utilities and making your overall experience better, then you wouldn't even think about selling your tokens. You're just gonna use them in game. You're just gonna use them to enhance your experience, and eventually, yeah, it's gonna be the main point where people get to keep.
Yeah, I agree on that, Mr. Miko. Thank you so much for the very great explanation. I really think, I mean, not really think, but Puffverse really has a very, very great year ahead. All of those plans will be on 2023, right? It will all be implemented in 2023.
Sorry.
All of these plans on
Yes,
the roadmap
yes,
will be on.
yes, 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 yes. This our main objective is to do all of these in 2023. And of course, for more details about that, just continue to follow our social media channels.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Miko. And the next question is actually about implementation related to what I've asked. Um,
Okay.
and it says here that this question is from Jaman12. And this question is, we know that many projects have a well-written white papers, but there are always difficulties on the way to implementation. So how to ensure that everything goes smoothly and on schedule?
Okay. I've revealed a timeline that's quite compact and tight by crypto standards, right? Earlier, like we talked about launching a lot of these features within the whole project. Now, how are we going to ensure the smooth flow? First, we got ahead of the typical, we got away from the typical crypto method of first raising money from the token. What we did first instead is to launch the games in beta version so that people can experience it. We can get ahead of the curve in terms of improving the game because when you launch Puff Go, when you launch Puff Town in beta, even before the token launch, people are gonna be able to try it out, and they're going to be giving comments and suggestions for what's out there already. So that bit of improving the games is already taken care of even before the token launches. So it's gonna be a smoother process of coming up with all these enhancements and new products and new features down the line because we already got ahead of the initial problems that the projects face in terms of getting their product out. We have the essence is that the product's already out. It's just in beta because we're gathering feedback and we're preparing for a strong launch because having a strong launch for our product is important. You don't you get a first impression only once. So if they see the game in its official form, it has to be good immediately, right? So that thing is going to be important for